Honor and glory to Yahuwah. So I'm processing some things. It is September 3rd, 2023, and it has been some very pivotal last few weeks. This has not only been the most social, one of the most social times of my life. Um, like a little bit of backstory. I was isolated a lot of my life. Um, I was isolated a lot of my life, though I was around people and I went to public school. At home, I was um, isolated a lot of my life. My teenage years living with my aunt, she used the book a child called it as a playbook for my life. I wasn't allowed to be a part of the family. The other kids got beat if they talked to me. As a younger child, I was isolated more so because I just was not my mom's favorite child. Um, and though she was a lot like my aunt, but since I was her own child, I did I didn't get treated as bad. I was just kind of like left out. I wasn't so much as abused by my mom, just more neglected. And there was a lot of rape and abuse going on there. And my mom was a short lady. She got raped and abused in front of us. My aunt was a willing, like she knew her man was raping us. Well, my uncle, when I was younger, they had he did those things and he had the kids doing those things. When I was older, my aunt's boyfriend was sexually harassing me. He did not he he touched me inappropriately with his hands, but not with anything else. And he made a lot of comments and threats and advances. Um, but mostly, so this has been one of the most social periods of my life. As an adult, I kind of, like, no one ever socialized with me, so that didn't even make sense. Socializing was something that wasn't important to me because no one really socialized with me. I didn't understand like relationship building until I had children, and not even with my first child. With my son, it was like the end, like it was the grand finale of me being a child and coming into a parent. Me and my son, that was like my brother. We I used to build stuff for him. We used to just be chilling, watching TV, having all kind of fun. Um, and my daughter, I grew up with my daughter. I learned how to be a mom more, and that's the first time I started learning, like, experiencing bonding and growing a relationship with someone. Um, so these last few weeks have been some of the most. It's like normally I'm terrified of relationships. I'm not terrified of relationships anymore. But normally I avoid relationships at all costs because I guess I was scared of losing, scared of being attached and then losing the relationship. Um, but I think I handled these last 2 weeks pretty well. Um, Growing a relationship with my two youngest sisters. I talked to my second youngest sister a little bit. She just had a baby. I can't wait to meet my nephew. Um, and my youngest sister been going through some trials and tribulations. We all have. And then the Most High brought someone into my life who I know and believe the Most High brought into my life. I don't know why. Um, I don't understand what's going on with this person. We've all just been going through a lot. I feel like the whole body of Israel is going through a lot. Um, but I just gotta focus on the vision, and I hope we all focusing on the vision. And as we do our part, what we supposed to be doing in the Most High gather us where we supposed to be. Um, yeah, I don't know. So I am processing a lot during this time period. I am processing a lot during this time period. And like before this person that the Most High brought into my life, nobody really talked to me. Like a lot of my life, like a little conversations here and there. Um, I did have a best friend, but after high school, you know how that go. Um, slowly, you know, slowly that distance creep in. Um, so like I don't know. Something I learned as an adult is these mental check-ins is important. It's good to look back a couple of years and see these videos and like how you've grown. No telling who's gonna be in my life at that time and at that point. Um, but hopefully I'll have my kids back because that's goal, that's vision. That's another reason I haven't been able to talk and focus on her because a lot of things been going on with my family, my kids. She got a new family, so I thought that was something we were mutual understanding on. But I'm at a point in life where I have I have been pouring my heart out all my life, helping people who've turned around and been sleeping with my husband, turned around sleeping with my sister, turned around and then stabbed me in my back. It's time that I put me first. So I can't worry about how new people feel, if they think I'm heartless. I didn't pour my heart out and put in work for people that's then turn their back on me. I'm tired of pouring my heart out, and then because of the abuse and stuff that I go through, and it's hard for me to communicate, everybody trying to see me and see if my love is real while I'm constantly pouring my heart out. It's time for me to draw in and focus on my goals, because I don't know who's on my boat and who's on my team. Actually, I do. I take that back. I do know it's always been the Most High. It's always been the Most High. And I'm always looking for a friend here, a friend there. I'm about to focus on the Most High. That's what I'm doing. I'm seeking His face.